Welcome students. Now today we will start with exercise 3.1. In the previous video we have completed the basic concepts of coordinate geometry. We have discussed about the Cartesian plane, both the axis, the abscissa and the ordinate. I hope you all remember this. If you all don't remember, then go back to the previous video. Now let's start with the exercise 3.1 of coordinate geometry. Question number 1 is, how will you describe the position of a table lamp on your study table to another person? Now let's see how we will do this. First, let us consider the table to be a Cartesian plane. Okay, a table is generally in the form of a square or rectangle, means it has two dimensions. One is the length and other is the breadth. So we can consider the table to be a Cartesian plane because it have two axes, the x and the y. And the lamp to be a point on that Cartesian plane. We have learned how to plot a point in the previous video, so we can consider the lamp to be a point on that Cartesian plane. Now let's assume that this in the given figure, the lamp is 17 centimeters away from the y-axis and 30 centimeters away from the x-axis. You can see over here, the horizontal line is the x-axis and the vertical line is the y-axis. Now the distance of the lamp from the vertical line is 17 centimeter and from the horizontal line is 30 centimeter. Now how will you write this point? Let the point be, and we have two coordinates. The x-axis coordinate is 17 centimeter and the y-axis coordinate is 30 centimeters. So the position of the lamp will be 17, 30. Is this clear to everyone? What is the position of the lamp? The distance from x-axis. Okay, how much distance it has covered on the x-axis? 17 centimeter. And how much distance it has covered on the y-axis? It is 30 centimeter. So the x-axis distance is 17. So the first point will be 17. And the y-axis distance is 30. So the second point will be 30. So I will write the position of the lamp in brackets as the abscissa to be 17 and the ordinate to be 30. Now question number 2, don't be afraid by seeing the question. The question says that there is a city with a road plan given. There are 5 roads which are going in the east-west direction and there are 5 roads which are going in the north-south direction. The distance between each of the roads is given to be 200 meters. Okay, so what is given to us? There are 5 roads for east-west direction and 5 roads for north-south direction, and the distance between each of the consecutive roads is 200 meters. So we will use the scale of 1 centimeter is equal to 200 meters, means the distance between the two roads will be 1 centimeter each. Because the scale to use is 1 centimeter is equal to 200 centimeters. So first let's draw the roads. First we will draw 5 sleeping lines or the 5 horizontal lines. Then we will draw 5 standing lines or the vertical lines such that they are intersecting each other in the form of a matrix, like you can see over here. It's like a checkerboard. Okay, they are crossing each other. It's kind of chessboard you have seen. So see over here, I've made 5 roads horizontal, 5 roads vertical, and I've labeled them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I've labeled my direction as north, south and east, west. So now what we have to do is, we have to find the question number 1 is given. First, after drawing this diagram, what is the first thing asked? First thing asked is how many cross streets can be referred to as 4, 3. See over here you can consider this diagram as a Cartesian plane where the north south direction is the y-axis and the east-west direction is the x-axis. So these two directions are the two axes for me. One is the horizontal and one is the vertical. So the point 43, as you can see from the diagram, it's over here. 4 means the x-axis streets. The point is 4. Okay. On the x-axis or the west-east direction, the east-west direction I have, over there I will see the 4 point. Then on top I will see the third point, because the point to be find out or the street to be referred is 4 comma 3. So on the x-axis I will see 4. X-axis means the east-west direction, and on the y-axis, that is the north-south, I will see the point 3. Now where these two points meet is this one. So this is the intersection point. And only one such point is possible on this cross diagram. Now see the second question. How many cross streets can be referred to as 3, 4? Now again the x-axis coordinate is 3, so that means in the east-west direction I will find out the point 3. Then in the north-south direction I will find out the point 4, because the ordinate given to me is 4. Over here I will find out the 4. The point where both these lines are intersecting is the point of cross section, or is the point of crossing of the street, and there is only one such point possible. Now here is the diagram. I hope everything that I have explained is clear to you. See this diagram clearly. Everything that I have explained for these questions is in this diagram. And if you have any doubts, let me know. By this we finish the first exercise of chapter 3. It is exercise 3.1. Thank you, students.